So my name is Carol-Anne. I am one of the Registered Veterinary Technicians here at the Edmonton Humane Society. Started working at EHS just over a year ago, beginning of October 2017. So a typical day for me depends on the shift that I'm on for the day. It can range from starting my morning with morning medications for the animals that are in shelter in our care, or starting in surgery, getting the surgery cards prepared for the animals scheduled for surgery that day, preparing the animals for surgery that day, taking foster appointments that come in during the day, doing various treatments throughout the shelter on the animals in care, whether that be x-rays, vaccines, regular checkups, as well as addressing any concerns that come up with our staff members regarding the animals. That's a good one. What attracted me to the Edmonton Humane Society was the aspect that it is such a great organization, and they really do help so many animals all throughout the year, no matter the circumstance, and we really do work as one big team. My favorite part of the job is probably dealing with the wide variety of animals and really being able to help those that are sick and injured and being able to give them that second chance. The hardest part of my job is having animals come in from really not ideal situations, and having them come into shelter. Being able to treat them is wonderful, but having them come in as ill or as injured as they are, not knowing whether they're going to be able to fully heal is one of the hardest parts of my job. My most memorable animal story from being here so far is definitely, I'll never forget this dog. His name was Manning. He was suspected to be hit by a car, brought in by a Good Samaritan. He was shaking uncontrollably. He was always just the happiest dog no matter what was going on. He was always wagging his tail. His run was just the cutest little bunny hop of a run. He had this big blow-up cone that he would use as a pillow. He was one of the definitely most memorable ones, and he ended up coming out really well and being able to be adopted by one of our staff members here at the Humane Society. I have one dog at the moment. Her name is Keely. I actually adopted her here just under a year ago from here at the Humane Society. And she's a really, really cute, energetic, wire-haired terrier mix. I honestly couldn't see myself working with anything but animals, so I would probably say I would end up working as a zookeeper. I am actually really good at painting, just from seeing a picture or a scene and being able to just transfer that right onto canvas with paint. I think the one thing I would like people to know is that you see a lot being on the adoption floor, but there is a whole other world that goes on behind the scenes as well that you really don't see with the animals from the time they come into shelter to the time that they reach the adoption floor and go home.